All right, with Ky Hampton from the EIU baseball team. And when Ky talks here in a second, the first thing you guys are going to find out is that Ky is not from the United States. And so I guess, first of all, you're from Australia.
Yeah.
What attracted you to have the opportunity to come to the United States to play baseball?
So college sports isn't a thing in Australia, and like I played basketball and baseball growing up. So like the big thing in those two sports is college sports or baseball is professional, and just the attraction of being able to get a degree while playing sports and experiencing something new as well was a big reason why I came over here.
Now, for you, I'm always curious. Australia and baseball don't necessarily go hand in hand. You hear Australian rules, rugby, you hear regular rugby, you hear soccer, those types of things, even basketball, a lot of successful basketball players in Australia. Is baseball a kind of a growing game, and how did you get exposed to it?
So I remember when I didn't play baseball until I was 12 years old back home. So we had this TV channel that played sports 24 hours a day, kind of like how ESPN is. But so it was, because of the time difference, it was like 10 a.m. when I was in the summer, school holidays, and a major league game popped up, and I was interested and told my parents, and then so that's how I got started in baseball. And then baseball in Australia, when I first started, it was smaller, but every year it's growing and getting bigger. And I mean, you've seen that firsthand with our performance at the World Baseball Classic. We did a lot better than a lot of people thought we would. So it's getting bigger, and it's hard to compete with other sports, but it's good to see the game growing.
Now, when you think of baseball, of course, in the United States, in Latin America, even in Japan, is there I don't want to, when we talk soccer, you talk styles of play.
Right.
Baseball has a little bit of that. Is there a style of play maybe that Australian baseball has tried to follow?
I'd say because we don't have as many players, we have to scrap and try play really hard. Like I think the style that we play is we play really hard, and we're gonna come right at guys. We're just gonna do as much as we're not gonna back down. That's basically Australian style of play, and then that's also Australian style of play in almost any sport. If they call it the Aussie spirit. So yeah, I'd say that's more of our style of play.
Okay. And then for you, you had an opportunity to go back home. You mentioned the World Baseball Classic. The Team Australia was able to do that. You weren't a part of that team, but you were part of the teams that helped qualify to go to that. What was that experience like?
Yeah, so in October I went to Taiwan for the Under-23 World Cup, and that was a really cool experience. Just to experience the different culture, but also to experience our head coach was the men's national team head coach. So just to experience the different atmosphere within a team and have some professional guys in there was really cool, and something that I won't forget. So it was really good. I think it helped me a lot coming back for this year here at EIU.
Now, that was going to be my next question. So you missed the fall essentially with Easter, and the fact that you went over there and you were playing at a high level. How did that maybe help prepare you? You're off to a very good start here this season.
So I think just playing against professional hitters, some bigger guys, and smaller strike zones as a pitcher is it makes you have to adjust and be better and play to the level of competition you're playing at. So I think doing that and then trying to continue what I was doing over here has really helped me this year develop that way.
And then for you, I've asked this question for several of them. You also have excelling in the classroom, several academic honors in addition to the success you've had on the baseball diamond. As a college athlete, how have you kind of gone about making sure that you were able to balance both of those and be successful in both?
I think the biggest thing is just communicating with professors. That's something I try to do a lot. I try to do it from a young age too. We call it year 12, but senior year of high school, I missed about 3 or 4 months of school because I was traveling the world playing sport, playing baseball. So just communicating with my professors, and when you have any free time to get it done, and don't wait till the last minute. That's all I can really say. It's just getting it done. That's all it really is to me.
Now, the thing is, you speak English, and it's always odd to people that I think that, people in Australia speak English, people in England speak English, people in South Africa speak English. But even though you're speaking English, there is still a language barrier when you come to the United States. What are maybe some of the words or phrases that you've gotten caught at that are hiccups that that's not how we would say that, or
Yeah, I think the biggest one is you call it, like, well, a big one for me is you call it, when you fill your car up with gas, we call it petrol.
Okay.
And so, like, I'll say, oh, I gotta go get some petrol, and you call it you call it the gas station.
Yep.
So Australian slang, we call it a servo. It's short for service station. So there's just like a lot of just slang words that Australia uses that find it hard to understand. Remember my freshman year, I was talking to my advisor, and I was telling her that I wasn't fussed with one of the classes she put in, which like I didn't mind, and she looked at me with a blank stare for about 30 seconds, and we sat in awkward silence. I didn't know what to say, and I repeated myself like 3 times, and then she had still had no idea, so I had to say, oh, I don't mind. You choose.
Okay. Very good. Now you guys will wrap up the season here in the next few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of what do you holds for you? Opportunity to play maybe professional baseball or opportunities back home?
Yeah. So I would love to play professionally over here. Hopefully that's still a chance for me, but I'm not quite sure. But if nothing comes over here, I'll probably head back to Australia after I graduate and play in the professional league back home. I talked with the general manager of the pro team from my city. I've played for him before. Like, I've played for him before, and now he's the general manager. So I'll go back home this summer and meet up with him and see if we can get a contract sorted out, which would be nice. But I would love to play professionally here as well. So kind of just taking it as it comes. So that's my plan, really.
All right. Well, I appreciate your time. Thanks,
No
Ky.
worries. Thank you. Appreciate it.